Hello everyone, welcome back to yet another episode of TerraFirmaGreg, where I'm being very responsible and waited a full, I think, 12 hours? Yeah. Basically, that's my way of saying I actually went to sleep. Wait, are there icicles in my house? I don't think there are. Oh, because it's late, right, since we have this here. Right? Oh, it's the... Oh! Wait, yeah, that's actually amazing, because it's... The top side we get snow on top of it, where that's the bottom side we get icicles under it. Nice. Anyway, what's on the agenda today? Metallurgy. Fire clay is a special clay made out of kaolinite, graphite, and regular clay, which is especially resistant to high temperatures. Its two main uses are the crucible, which works as an improved version of a vessel for metal smelting and alloying. That's actually incredibly useful and we want that. And it'll be used for red steel and blue steel later. We're actually going to need it for steel production, so... Specifically, black steel, which is our next step. Actually, I think it's pig iron to weak steel to black steel. And then we make blue steel and red steel. So we're actually almost done with metallurgy, which is by far, back when I used to play this was the big main thing we did. This was the overarching plot, so to say, is getting up to blue and red steel. And then I made a lot of blue and red steel, so, because I had vein miner. We don't have vein miner this time, but it shouldn't be too hard to get that much. We had excessive amounts of ores, and we have ore processing in this one, so it should be fairly easy. Which works to improve version. The blast furnace, which is required for the creation of the next anvil and metal tier. I also presume that we're going to need bellows? Huh. It's not at any point showing bellows, which I find odd. Gonna have to get bellows at some point. And actually, I think... I don't know. I can't yet. I think we continue on the path until... Basically until winter is over and we can start farming. Because once I can start farming... Yeah. Oh, that's one of the things I should make. We don't need it now, but I'm going to need a metal hoe. So let's go ahead and make one. Where's the fire stove? Oh, right. As per usual, I put it back in the house. I really want to get a jute going, and I also want to get a female and male sheep. I can probably use... Hold on. No. How about llama? That's nice. Okay, there are no llamas. Alpaca, there's... Well, there might be, but they don't have unique drops by the looks of it. If they do exist, which they probably don't. Let's just look up wool. So we get this from, it seems, only sheepskin. We can shear. And that's one of the things I'm going to make is shears. Probably make wrought iron first. We can make a lot of other shears, obviously. So what does it take to make these? So yeah, I'll also want... Wait. Oh, it's just 2 knife blades. Okay, then. Okay. And I forgot that again. So yeah. We're gonna want to prepare quite a bit. Okay, so it's a weld recipe. We're essentially welding knife blades together, which, yeah, kind of what shears are. It's a little bit more than that usually, but yeah. Okay, come on. Come on. Light it, please. And this time I'm going to remember to put that back there. I should make a tool rack out here. Let's make a couple tool racks. Yeah. Oh, they don't stack. I'll grab 4 tool racks. They're out there. And for that, I'm going to actually grab more rhyolite brick. And I'm going to actually make a wall right here. Do I want to make more for this? Nah. Ooh, wait, these are going to be flammable, aren't they? Okay, well in that case... Honestly... No. Okay, I'm going to have to remove those at some point. Ow. Bees are busy. Alright. I'll figure this out in a moment. Oh, right. I can't pick those up at the moment. Left my tongs in here. Let's also grab our knives, because we're going to need more tongs. Because let's be honest, we're definitely going to need this. Need these. Okay. Let's begin working on a wrought iron hoe head. So, bend, hit, pinch. Bend, hit, pinch. Nope. That's the wrong way. Bend, hit, pinch. There we go. Then we want, that's a saw, where's knife? Knife is second page. Draw, bend, pinch. Okay. Draw. Okay. Draw, bend, pinch. Nope. 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 This one's a lot harder. No. Draw, then pinch. So close. Nope. And it's not hot enough. Thankfully, we have 2 of these to work with. So we'll get it down eventually. If we do this. No. Wait. There we go. Okay. It's not gonna help me much with... Excuse you? Put that back down. Alright. Still gonna be difficult, but... Oh. So close. Something like there? There we go, finally. Let's put this down. Let those cool off completely. Got a lot of honey. Okay. I do have to light that up. So, right. And we'll put the remaining pine log away once we... Okay. Over here are the pine logs. There we go. You know, let's see. Is this too close? Well, okay. If it was right there, it'd probably be too close. So, yeah, I don't think it'd work. We do have to go mining for more iron. Yeah. What was the change mode? Not that. Controls. Category. TerraFirmaGreg. Stack food. Oh, look. Does that do what I think it does? Is it an in-world thing? Key. I. That's an interesting thing. Why is not taken? Ah, it does. Okay. Oh wait, those are different. Although, actually, we have more apples. Nope, that's... Okay. And then we... There we go. So, in the future, I need to remember to do that. Because that is going to save us a lot of space. Okay. For example, I just watched that happen. It's sad that I have to do it like this, but that is incredibly useful. Okay. So, wait, why are we waiting on this again? Right, we still need brass. And we need wool cloth. So we need 8 more wool yarn. I could kill another ram. I could kill a ram and get that, or I can just... Yeah. Oh, right, these need to be heated up. I forgot they needed to be welded. Alright. I don't just want knives, I want shears. What was that? Ow, walked into fire. Alright. There we go. Speaking of food, what's on the menu for today? Well, what are we craving? We're craving fruit, actually. Yep. Yeah. Let's eat some blackberries. Any other blackberries? Is now something I have to look out for. I do not think so, so put them back. Ah, that is nice to know about. Alright. I don't think we'll have too much trouble. Let's grab the remaining charcoal out. Need to remove this wall. What I need to do is make an actual forge area. I think it will be made mainly of rhyolite bricks just because we have so many. But I also think that we are going to need some other bricks just to spice it up. Don't get me wrong, that last TerraFirmaCraft forge I made, that was actually quite an amazing build in my mind. But yeah, I would like to spice it up a bit more. Oh. Finally. So, like, how does this work? Oh, I imagine I have to heat it up, like in the forge. Wait, what? How'd I get to here? I could have done this the whole time? Wait, how did I get there? Oh my word. Everything! We can see scraping. Tree tapping. Alloying, blast furnace, bloomery. Well, the bloomery's not that exciting. Sealed barrel recipes. Oh my word, this is so good. Instant fluid. Okay. Instant barrel recipes. So vinegar and water, seawater mixed together is the only instant fluid recipe. But there are a lot of instant barrel recipes. Most of them making things... Oh, so we can color things. Water plus food. Food in a bowl equals bowl. That's useful. I'm sure I'll use that. Ooh. Yeah. Pumpkin napping. Rawhide napping. Goat horn napping. Oh, we can actually design... Okay. Leather... Mechanical crafting. Oh, right, there's gonna... We can make blades. Worship. I'm getting ahead of myself, though. What do I want to do now? I need to build a proper forge area. Don't get me wrong, this is great, but I need a proper area. A proper building. Also, I need a proper home. Again, this works great, but I do need better. So I need to actually think this through. Okay. What do I do next? We could work more on the X-ray. Getting that finished up. Getting glass blowing is actually kind of important. Okay. I still want this. But to do that, I'm gonna need a warmer environment. I could just heat it up manually, but fire plus wood is not good. Whew. Okay. We could continue on the iron blooms. I think what I do though, and I do need to find a new place to set up camp at some point. Let's look at what it suggests for finding these things. Kaolin clay can be found exclusively in areas with a combination of high altitude temperature, at least 18°C, and humidity, at least. Full list of Kaolin clay's spawn requirements and tips. Travel very, very far towards southeast, likely across south with an iron flask, large quantities of food. Oh, we need to do leather flask before we can do that. So, what it's basically telling me is to make this. We can use burlap for this though. A knife, a bladder. We do need leather for that. 2 leather. An unfinished iron flask. How much water does this hold though? We can break it? Well, nice to know. A bladder, though. I don't think we have a bladder. We have rennet. I think I just have to kill things for that. So, even though it's like the middle of winter, I guess we can do what we always do. Actually, you know, I want to see, what is it? Brine is seawater and vinegar. Vinegar is alcohol plus fruit. 250 per one. And we have lots of different options. I think I'll probably go rum, which is just water and sugar. So, lime, all those are lime water. We'll convert this one to rum. Two days. Wait, is 24 enough for that? Rum. 500 millibuckets. So that would be 20. Oh yeah, we're gonna have 4 left over. Okay. In the meantime, though, which way is south? So this way is north. Normally, I would say going south is the option, but I feel like that'd get colder. No? Also, these are wearing out quickly. I'm assuming it's whenever I take damage, but still. It's funny. I need to go exploring before I can do anything. And I need to explore in order to improve my chances of succeeding at exploring. Where do bladders come from? Sheep, alpaca, goat, deer, equines, bears, bovines, moose. So, let's grab our sword. And our butcher's knife. And let's head north after I grab food and put away things I don't need. And probably take a quick drink before I head out. Okay. How long will this last? 1 month. Isn't there more elderberries somewhere? There is. Okay, we'll just carry those on me. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Do I want to carry some of these on me? You know what? We'll carry 5 beets on me. As our backup food. And now we'll head north. I know it says south, but I'm pretty sure we want to head to the equator. So, yeah. I'm still surprised I don't see anything when I search boat. Other than saws. Interesting. How do I create boats? Or a canoe? Okay, I have no idea how to make a canoe. It'd be Sure would be nice if I could. I just carve out a log near water and call it good. Okay. Ow, ow. Need to be careful with my clothes. Don't want to ruin them. During these frigid temperatures, if I ruin my clothes, there isn't really any options for me left. I need to find creatures that have... Oh, wait. Is that... I think that's Casserite. I'm curious what happens if I turn this on. Oh my word! There's so much here. Sphalerite. What's below me? Boy. But we'll mark it. Waypoint. New waypoint. Zinc. We'll come back to that later. Yeah, it's Casserite. Need to get zinc though. Huh. Yeah, okay, so going north is actually the way to go. Because we're heading to the equator. That's usually how it works on Earth, so I figured it probably would work here. Because the TerraFirmaGreg is very much based on Earth. Okay. Now for the fun part. Actually, hold up. I'll leave the bar alone. I'm not going to kill any more animals on this land. And if I see a female sheep, I'm going to leave it alone and mark a waypoint at it. Because I'm pretty sure animals don't, like, die. Okay, can I... There we go. We just gotta keep going. We gotta cross the sea. Will 4 be enough? Probably not, but we should have enough food and fresh water to get us to another land. I could scum with save with waypoints, but I'm not gonna do that. We're exploring new lands. If I can't get there in one go, then yeah, I'm not gonna use waypoints. This is quite the trek. What was the button? Nope, wasn't I. Okay. Let's gonna be quite the journey then. In order to get to new lands. But it'll be worth it. You know, someday we'll finally get there. You know, I knew the oceans were vast. I didn't think they were this vast. And I'm really wishing I had made a canoe. Okay, no, the orca is not following me. I thought maybe it had aggroed. So I think we're safe. I'm trying to think what I can do to improve my odds of getting across this if this doesn't work. And honestly, making more vases probably the way to go. I'm gonna stop first neck. Okay. How far are we? We should have just gone up that way. I see that now. We could have made more distance by going around like that, but whatever. We're committed. Is that land? That's land in the distance. The good thing about land is we can get food and water on land. Granted, we can get food out here. I'm pretty sure I can kill fish for food. But we can't really cook out here. So we do have to find land. So we can't eat kelp. Okay, this seems like a small island, though might be more. This might be a peninsula. Okay. Brown sand. Yeah, this is just a small island. There could be water here, though it's not likely. Would be nice to refill before I continue. Emeralds, that's nice. No villagers to trade with, but yeah. Maybe it is that south is warmer and north is colder. Because things are actually getting cold. If I start seeing, well, actually, I don't think there is salt ice in this one. Yeah, I'm also not seeing any water here outside of snow. So it looks like we continue on. There might be water in the caves, but I'm not risking it. There's more land over there. This could potentially be part of the mainland that I was on originally. That mainland is actually kind of big. Main island. Oh, I think I see a river, and that's probably fresh water. Maybe it's just the fact that I'm very wet from... Okay, I think this is actually a ravine and it's probably more salt water. Yep. That's unfortunate. We're finding some nice islands, though. And getting very clear indications that south is actually the way to go. Huh? I don't know. This seems like just another small island, though. Maybe I can move to one of these islands once I get an actual bucket and can move my sources of water. But for now, yeah. We're almost at the equator. So this is really telling me that we went the wrong way. There only seems to be snow and sand out here with a few sea palms. Yeah, okay. This is not like the old version where you wanted to head to zero for the equator. I think north and south still have an effect, but I think it's north is cold, south is warm. So, yeah. I might just TP back soon. We've come quite a long ways just to see only snow and ice. If I get to the equator, then yeah, I'm gonna... Sorry about that. Once I get to zero, or what should be the equator, I'm gonna call it and head back to the base. And we're very close to that, actually. I don't think this island is at the equator, though. It's really, really close, though, so... And it's, like, way colder out here. Alright, we're at at the equator. What's this? Hollow shell. You know what? I'm gonna kill a fish. Not an orca. Oh. Maybe I'll try to kill an orca? That seems like a bad idea. I shouldn't. Hello. That was surprisingly easy. Okay, but we learned that going south is actually what we need to do. Whew. Right, I don't want to leave that open to fill up with water. He'll probably fill up eventually. Wasn't there one of these that didn't have all the water in it? Probably. So what can I use blubber for? We can make tallow with 5 of them. Or in a vat with, we can make 200 millibuckets of it. What can we do with tallow? Large waterproof hide and a candle. That's how we make a kayak. That's actually very important. Large raw hide, which I'm sure we can get from some animals, but yeah, crocodile, lava proof. And then obviously lion, direwolf, caribou, polar bear, black bear, grizzly bear, tiger, cougar, panther, saber-tooth. Saber-tooth? Okay then. Okay, I'm gonna keep the beets on me. But yeah. That in there. So we head south. Alright. How are these doing? 2 days left. Okay. Yes, I could teleport, I know that. But it's just easier to walk. Okay, it's not easier, but I don't like... Believe it or not, I actually don't like the abuse of teleporting. I probably shouldn't kill this. Is that a large hide? No, it's a medium one. Should I make more clothes? Probably. Yeah. Let's also use the forge to cook all this meat. Those are some awesome icicles. Can I harvest these at all? Now, I can break them. That's sad that I can't gather them for decor. But at the same time, it makes sense. Okay, so let's grab this, actually grab that. Can I cook these on the fire? Come on. Okay, now that I know about, you know, actually, the stacking. Alright. I probably will be taking advantage of that in the future. Once they're all cooled off, I'm going to stack them and store them. Alright, there we go. After I eat one, might as well. Or two. They're tasty. Don't we have garlic elsewhere? Yeah, we do. I also forgot to use my butcher's knife on that, but whatever. Wonder if the trade-off is that you don't get as much leather. I'll have to try it, but, or rather you wouldn't get leather, I presume. So, wait, why do we needed this for something. Yeah, iron flask, which we need leather for. So I need to go through the preparation process. So we need to soak a hide in lime water. And also... okay. Just gonna go through the entire process. Alright, napping. It's 1 to 1. And we need 2. So this should actually work. Let's use this one. Alright. You're still going? 1 day left? Okay. Put the bones away. Oh right, I was heading north. We need to head south. Okay, well, we might as well get started. On our journey to the south, which I don't think we actually have any waypoints down this far. So we do actually have to walk there anyway. I am starting to think that the clothes just do wear out over time, though. It could be damage. I do take quite a bit of damage. But I don't think it would just be any damage, is it? There's a grizzly bear. And I really shouldn't test my luck with this, but... okay. We can try the butcher's knife on it. No. We really shouldn't. Okay. There we go. Got it. Let's head home. You know what? I don't think we can keep deer, so I'm gonna kill a couple deer. My main source of food and wool will probably be will be the things like sheep. Oh, we're actually too high. Where's this deer? Is it in a cave? It's in a cave. How? Where's the entrance? Okay. Oh, that's way too far. Wait, what Y level are we at? 77. Okay. Or maybe I'm just not in the right area. Okay. That hurt a lot, if it wasn't obvious. So it should be right over here. I'm gonna try the butcher's knife on it. I think that did work, but not enough to warrant using it constantly. Where's home? Right in front of me. go cook up all this delicious deer meat. And I think we'll turn these into more clothes. This time I'll actually do it right. Okay, first though, let's go take care of that. I just realized I still have these in my hand. Been holding tongs the entire time. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. I don't know why I have to be so violent with this mouse. It probably does not help it in the long run, but hey, if it works, it works. We also have bear meat to cook. Oh. There we go. Oh, these are getting, ow, apparently quite hot. Ow. Where are the tongs? Where are the tongs? They're down there. Why? Okay. Apparently we need to hold these. And then we can continue cooking. Charcoal grilled. Alright, there we go. And that's all the meat. Gonna eat some bear meat. Okay. There we go. We have a lot of meat. But it'll be worth it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna start with just one for now. So, I'm going to actually look at the recipe this time. Finally got boots. And then the hat. Okay. Carefully. There we go. Right. There we go. Now we're good. Rum is still going. Medium soak tide. Then we scrape it with a knife. I'm gonna save this other hide for if I need it. Because there's a chance I'm gonna need to replace those two fairly soon. Fairly soon, though. It looks like I'm gonna have some pretty nice clothes. Get some nice heavy-duty clothes. Granted, this does seem to be enough. Oh, this is not sealed. Let me quickly check all the foods. Gotta cut things continuously. Yeah, we got a pretty good stock. Okay. I do need to place a single log down, so assuming this is exactly how it works as it does in the past, I'm gonna grab some maple wood to do it. Alright. Yep, it's exactly how I remember it. Let's take those off. One scraped hide. Okay. Then the next step, oh, we can make treated, oh, right, to make paper. Then we just soak it in some water. And after it's soaked, we need tannin, which is just 10 logs. Wait. I just realized that's... Huh. Well, that's gonna be a project for a different point. For now, let's put away this stuff. And yeah, it is just going down gradually, so it is, over time, the stuff just wears out. There we go, we might as well take these away. Looks like these can actually go in here. For animals for more meat. Yeah, I will bring that with me, actually. Alright. Back to adventure. Yeah, now we're actually staying pretty warm. And yeah, soon enough I will start looking into getting proper protection. What is that? So like, I think that's like a branch and something else, like a rock. We'll see pretty soon. Should be like right over here. It's two rocks. Was two rocks. Winter berries. Hey, if I see any food out here during the winter, you betcha I'm gonna take some of it. Because as you can tell, most things are dead. We could gather seeds, but I've got so many seeds now. I'm gonna actually... Once I get home, I think I'm gonna start working on setting things up. Okay, and yes, this does confirm my suspicion that the equator does not matter anymore in this version. Okay. We have some melon slices to eat. I'm really hoping to see whoa, what are those? Not items, is it? Oh, they're these. From when I actually got attacked. Speaking of which, let's not hang around. Wait, is that sugarcane actually... Wait, these plants, they're... Okay, that sugarcane just was seeds, but... Wow. Yeah. Neat. So yeah, if we just go south... Bluegill. You know what? Let's go kill a bluegill. Raw bluegill, which we can cook. Okay. Ow. Okay. We found hot springs. Oh, that is so good. This is the kind of thing I would use aqueducts for. We definitely need to get hot spring water to our home, or make our home at hot springs. Let's go ahead and... Black oak twig. Nice. Okay, that's a creeper. I'm actually... Why does nothing spawn near our base? But out here it seems fine. That's something I've just realized. Actually, it says specifically wool cloth, so we do have to use a sheep. Oh boy. I got that ring in my ear due to pressure in my ears. I hate when that happens. It's just the most annoying high-pitched ringing noise. And also, it feels incredibly uncomfortable. Oh boy. We're finally getting higher up in temperature. But I also... The reason I'm not sure how far we have to go is because we do have insulated stuff on, so yeah, it can be hard to tell. Yeah, it does look like things are actually getting warmer, not colder. Unlike when I went north, when it actually was actively getting colder instead of warmer. I think those are just like loose rocks. A sow? What's a sow? There are creepers near it, so I do have to keep my distance. So if I go up here... Is it a pig? It's a pig. I assume, yeah, female pig. So, nice to know. There are also goats nearby. Why is there so many items over here? What happened over here? There must be like a water spill or something. And who would have guessed there's water over here? I'm also not seeing all the items. Are they underground? Oh. Here they are. Yeah, scattered everywhere. Anyway, I'm gonna go kill some deer. Feel like I should do it with this though. Actually, I'm pretty sure we can catch deer, so I'm not actually gonna kill these two. Yeah, that's a doe and a buck. I'm gonna leave them. Blackwood. Interesting. So, we're getting to the point where I can probably safely take off the warm clothes. Yeah. These probably still only grow during their seasons, but I think crops grow depending on temperature. I might move down here at some point. There are 2 boars. That's a female boar. That's also a female, but also a juvenile. So that's more canola. Okay. A lot of fruit trees down here. Or rather, there's not much obstructing the fruit trees that spawned. Raw shale. Let's see, lead, bismuth. Lead. What are you? Bell peppers? Yes, please. I'll take some bell peppers. Now we got plenty of carrot seeds. Oh, what is this? Oil sand. Okay, what can we use oil sand for? So, what is oil sand dust? Okay, so we process it down. Okay, and I'm assuming anything can be. Oh, well, either way. Alright. Actually, is there some way to teleport? Location. Bound entity to a target location. They're like a waystone. I can't think of any other way, so I'm gonna just stick with using this as our teleport. Until something comes up that shows that there are other teleport options, I'll stick with this. Is there a gazelle over here? Is that them? No, those are berry bushes. Ooh. It's a female gazelle. And a male gazelle. Actually, can I familiarize myself with them? Gotta put them in a corner so I can just look at them. it's bamboo. No, I cannot. I got plenty of jute seeds. Come here. Come here. So, yeah, they give me venison. I feel like picking that on a wolf pack is a bad idea. Surely this stuff is okay, right? No. Okay. I think that's enough meat. Okay, it's actually getting warm. So, okay. Advanced, we want... Geology? That's not helping. Fire clay. RNA. However, the process is not perfect and only 20% of form powder. Kaolin clay. Required to make fire clay, it can be found twice in plateaus, old mountains, rolling hills, and highlands. At least 18 C with rainfall. The blood lily grows on... Okay, so we now know what to look for. Okay. You and Ram. You and Ram. You and Ram. Okay. We need to capture these guys. Oh, we actually went too far. Okay. Hello. No, no, no. Oh, I did not mean to hit you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Just trying to dig you into a hole. You know what? I'm just gonna add sheep. I'll come back for you. Meantime, I'm gonna look for Kaolin clay. It's not yet hot enough. Like, it is the middle of winter right now. Oh, it's late winter. That's unfortunate. That means it's going to be harder to tell when I'm far enough. But oh well. Thankfully there's been plenty of fresh water along the way. Also noticing all the crops are dead despite the fact that... Wait. Not all of them. Okay. I think the further we go, the further down we go, the better the crops are. So I think... Well, also it is becoming... The temperature is getting higher, so I shouldn't take that as what is doing it. A lot of chalk over here. Where are you? Lemon. Okay. Temperature is progressively getting higher as we go further down. Further down south. There is a ton of gazelles over there. I'll take some sunflower seed. Do gotta get home soon to start planting things. Come here, come here. Not gonna decimate the gazelle population, I'm just gonna kill one or two here and there. Okay. Hyenas. Well, we're definitely getting far enough south now. Okay. Yeah. I wasn't sure about teleporting, but okay. So if I can get there safely, easily, and get back safely, easily, that's good enough for me. And by get back, I mean, like, I'm not actually going to walk back per se, but if I can make it there, and it's obvious that I can make it back, then, yeah. We're getting a lot of food. I may not have to... For the amount of food I've been getting, I may not have to farm. Farming is quickly becoming... looking like it's more and more of an optional thing. Actually, while I'm at it... How do I get graphite? We know how to get kaolin. Right, we need to find graphite. Oh, boy. Oh, ow. Wildebeest and a crocodile, eh? That's unfortunate. Did I get everything? Where is the stuff? Wait, where is it? Oh, it fell. They dropped a bunch of fish. Oh, I regret jumping into this river. Does not look like there's an easy way out. But there might be a way out. Possibly? No. How can I climb this? I don't think I can. Not gonna help. Oh, that's a gold deposit. Cool. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything here. I'm gonna have to... Okay, actually, I can. It's just gonna be a bit janky. Okay. We actually escaped. I'm curious though, what are you guys? Can I tame them? Probably not. Might even regret approaching them. What could I even offer them as food? Okay. That was small? Not worth killing those guys. Okay. It's been made abundantly obvious that I can just keep going forever and ever. But I do want to head home and deposit this meat I have. Then again, listen, we need a bladder, so... And it said equine, and that's an equine. Okay. It is just floating here. That's not supported by anything. I have no idea what that is. Did we get a bladder? We got a bladder! I want to see what this is before I head back to clear out my inventory. It's another horse. I apologize for this. Okay. Now that I have done that, I'm gonna make a temporary waypoint. South. And then head home. Okay. Wonder what happens when those get too big. Let's put away some things. Okay. We have enough for all 4 pieces of good armor, but yeah. And I might look into making a large hide so I can make a respawn point here. Okay. There we go. Now I'm gonna cook all this meat. Okay, we can cook that. We cook that. We can preserve this. Technically. Also, it's pretty cold. I'm gonna put my stuff back on. Yeah. Instant improvement. Alright. Right, I should probably have these just in case. Okay. Oh, grab these. Okay. Keep Keep it going. Keep it up. This guy keeps cooking. Okay. Need to hold off a bit. There we go. Okay, I think we can finish it all off now. We definitely can. Okay. Alright, that's all of it. Okay. Tasty. Yep. There we go. Let's combine as much as we can. And then these I'm actually gonna okay, so it appears that meat does not last very long. I'll put them in here. Okay. We're doing really good on food though. And I still don't have a mixing bowl. Okay. I can't mess with that right now because obviously. Okay. We are not having much luck with Kaolin. But we do now have a bladder. And quite a bit of stuff to make leather. And we have rum. What can I use this for again? Or I guess, what was I using it for? Oh. This. Pina colada. Vinegar. So, 1 fruit per 250 millibuckets. We need a fruit that we have a lot of. And I know for a fact we have a lot of pumpkin. So first and foremost, combine it together. actually, we'll use green apple. But I do want to combine that together. Alright, that should make some vinegar. Alright, let's go put these away. Then probably head back out. Those are forming a nice line. I'm just gonna let them grow. If I can cut them all down in one go, that'd be amazing. I probably can't, but it's worth a shot. Okay. Still late winter. Got quite a ways to go. Let's grab this, put that away. Got a lot of bones as well. I'm actually gonna put this back. We don't need that anymore. We do need some food though. You know what? I'm gonna bring these miscellaneous fishes and this random olive. And actually no, that'll be it. Back to exploring. With the sole mission of finding some clay. Special clay, but clay. Well, we know it's not over here. There's clay here, though. Just not the clay we're looking for. Okay. Wild barley, okay. Alright. Let's see. We're back into snowy areas. Are those frogs? They are. Male. And male. What do you drop? Frog's legs. I should have seen that coming. Bunch of dead sunflowers up here. Ooh. Coal. Probably not worth it. We're actually pretty high elevation, apparently, so... I mean, there's a mountain fir. Cedar. And we're back down here. Well, it's still pretty warm. I'm not gonna kill any more horses, don't worry. We have what we need. What biome are we in? Highlands. I believe this is one of the biomes. It is pretty warm. I don't know. That doesn't mean that there will be what we're looking for here. Hello. Sulfurite. Zinc. Alright. Waypoints. This one can just be deleted. Zinc. So yeah, when I need zinc, we have zinc ore over here. There's also pyrite here. Of course, surface veins aren't usually as good as the veins underground, but okay, I'm gonna take this off now. Eat a frog leg. Ow. Looking for blood lily, I think it was. Oh my word. Block of raw sulfur and some more sulfurite. This area is loaded. And there's even a cave system down here. Yeah, okay. I need to remember all this. There is rain here. That is good to know. Okay, We are getting colder. But we're probably also not going to see it up on the mountaintops. Nope, that's a snapdragon. We're probably going to see it down here in the valleys. The blue orchids turned white. That's nice to see. There's another ewe over there. Naturally. You see, I don't need many ewes. And I can't really justify myself for what I'm going to do, but actually no, I can't. I need the wool. There's another grizzly bear. We don't need it though. I'll honestly probably kill the rams near my home. Small, but that's enough. We only need 16. I don't know if we're gonna need more than that eventually, but once we do, we'll probably have already moved because, yeah. But yeah. Not fresh water nearby? Okay. Alright, there are hyenas nearby. Gonna try to kill them. If they approach me, I'll kill them. If they don't, they're approaching. Wow! That was violent. I didn't even... Okay. Where's my stuff? They pinned me down. Nope, not that one. Not worth it. Not like that, anyway. I'm going to get them. I'm going to do it in an unfair manner. Anyway, this is a plateau. They can spawn in plateau. Hibiscus. What can I use this for? It's a pink dye. For some reason I thought it'd be more than that. Ow. It's been pretty consistently raining. What biome are we in now? Still plateau. Oh, hold up. Ow. How do I get out of here? This. Nice to know we can collect slabs like that. And that's the ocean. Wait, a drake? Oh, I think a drake is just like a male duck. Okay. Snapdragon? Yep. It looks like... Okay. So, I do want to go more south, but I also feel like this is the right area. The right kind of area. Maybe I'm crazy. know what, I'll keep some raw meat. If I absolutely need to, I can go ahead and make a campfire to cook meat, but I don't think I need to cook it. We've got to be getting close. Maybe if I follow the shoreline closer to south, I can find what I'm looking for. Bongo? This is another blacksmith. What's a bongo? Those are peacocks. Okay. That's what a bongo is. Don't particularly care about them right now. Still just seeds. Rosewood. Ooh, that's nice. Alright. Let's see. We've come quite a ways. Cocoa. Absolutely yes. We'll come back to that. I'm actually gonna look around here for more of them. That's an orange. I don't know what a cocoa tree looks like. I only know what the base branch looks like. Base stem? Yeah, whatever. I also think we've gone far enough south that we should start seeing what we need soon. I mean, come on. It is like, yeah. I'm probably gonna move down here, honestly. Although, I'm pretty sure colder climates do better with food, like preserving. I don't know if that holds true, though, in this version. That was like the main reason you would have two bases, is one for storing food, and then you would have you would have it connected to a base far, so a base that's either far north or far south, and then a base that's basically at the equator. No, you're cherry. Right? Bismuth. I also need to find graphite. That is something else I need to do. And wow, we have explored a lot. We found a lot of useful things too, but... What biome are we in? Sure. That's probably why we're not seeing it. We need to go inland. Female alpaca. That's nice to know. Oh yeah. That's a banana. Banana. This one, we'll disable this. For now, we'll disable that. We're gonna disable that for sure. We don't need that. We don't even... I'll disable it for now, but yeah. We don't need that. Don't really need these either. Just need to know where home is. We still at the shore? No, we're at hills. Okay. You wouldn't think looking for bright red flowers would be difficult. But yet, here I am. We found a purple tree. Plum. We found plum. I'm certain we've gone far enough south at this point. Yeah, it's like 20 degrees in late winter. We don't want to go too far south because we still need like rain. Yeah, okay. This stuff is rare. Like, really, really rare. Oh boy. I'm just... We found a cow. There's also a lion over there. Map. New. Cows. I've got to be doing something wrong, right? Like, I've traveled for so far. And I've gotten no results. I've had to have passed some already, right? What is this? I don't think something we can harvest, but... Rooster and chickens. Huh. Okay. I'm starting to lose hope of finding it. Do these piles, like, mean caves underneath? Seeing them everywhere, and I'm thinking that they mean caves. Bunch berries. Okay. What do we have over here? More boars. There's also so much food down here. I'm not worried. Case in point, I just ran out of food. I'll just take some pumpkins to go. Okay, but seriously, where is the kaolinite? Where's the red clay? I desperately need it. It's night, 20 degrees. I have no insulation on. We've hit the temperature range for sure. I think we just need to find the flowers now. A place with the right humidity, I guess. In other words, I just need to keep looking until I get lucky and find it. Oh boy. We only need enough to make one blast furnace. One blast furnace setup. We do not need more. Oh boy. I'm in the right biome, right? Hills, it can spawn in. That's flux. In plateaus, old mountains, rolling hills, and highlands. This is hills, not rolling hills. Okay. So that's why I can't find it. This is, so limelite, gold, hematite, sulfur. Yeah, it seems fun. Oh my word, there's so much here. X-ray, what's going on here? Ah, I see. Again, I'm probably not seeing all of it. We still have half of that to enable. Okay. If I... No, I just get sticks. That was a bad idea. If I use an axe, I can probably get it. Billy goat. They're both male. I am starting to think I'm never gonna find this. Which is a shame, because this is like the last major step towards getting the bucket. Obviously, we still have a lot of forging and mining to do, but this is like the biggest step. And we need to take it. We cannot progress without... No, we cannot really progress without getting this done. Lead. And again, I do need to find graphite as well. Okay. I've been exploring for so long. You know, if I find sheep on their own... I believe I saw a crocodile in that mess. Now there's a bunch of crocodiles over there. We're not going over there though. We're going towards the hyenas. What are you? Red ceiling wax palm. Question, how good are these guys at swimming? You know what, I'm not gonna find out. Okay. Low canyons. My word. This is the worst process ever. There probably isn't any Kaolin on this landmass. Ooh. Okay, I wanted to see something. Information. I don't think there's any biome indicators. We are in a lowlands. We need to go to a highlands. Or, you know, one of the other 3 biomes on that list. Canyons. Okay. That's a lot of roosters. Is that bamboo? Okay. Block of bamboo. Okay. We're definitely in the tropics. But I've not seen anything of this clay. I'm starting to think it's not real. It's made up. Alright. I'm gonna have to call this soon because, geesh. Nothing. Interesting. Anyway. Did I go too far south? We are almost at 10,000 blocks south. Yeah, I may have gone too far south. I'm starting to think that's what happened. So I'm gonna start going north. Because I've passed the biomes before. And I just assumed it wasn't warm enough. Ow. Yeah, there's mahogany over here. So, yeah. I think we put one last waypoint here. Sure, I'm sure that's spelled right. And then we start heading north. Because, yeah, we've covered a ton of ground and found zilch. Right. That. So that is another problem. We do have to go back. We'll just go this way. This is our general direction. Of course, I will still keep an eye out for it, even though I am fairly certain we are too far south. There probably is a coordinate range I could look up for it. But yeah. Oh, I'm hungry. Let me put that on. What does it say exactly about Kaolin? At least see. 35 blocks below. Generally goes south to increase temperature and humidity. Turn into kaolin powder. It's recommended to bake it on site using a pit kiln to save inventory space. Bring home around 20 blocks of clean clay as well for glass working later. Sure. Or we can just make a waypoint and come back for it whenever. Okay. I'm sure there is more down south, but yeah, we were getting pretty far south. I don't think it's worth trying to go any further. Come on. Okay. I was trying really hard not to alter my direction at all. I want to see if I just go in a straight line, how this is not going to work, is it? Oh, wait, maybe. No, we have to cross here anyway. Alright. We'd have to cross here anyway. Could have probably saved by crossing elsewhere, but... Canna? That's a different plant. What biome are we in? Low canyons. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. Oh, I just learned something interesting. We're not going to see it. So let's just head to the correct biomes, and then what I have to do, because the flowers right now aren't blooming, the blood lilies, which would be your indicator. So what we have to do is basically look down the entire time. Wait. Anyway, what biome are we in? Plains? Plateaus, old mountains, rolling hills, and highlands. Okay, yeah, we do need to just keep going till we find the correct biome. It's nice to know that the blood lilies are not always in bloom, making it impossible to find. Normally, are we finally? No, there's low canyons. Oh boy. Yeah, we basically have to use the JEI to find the grass that is Kaolin clay. Okay. Gotta go down here and cross anyway. Might as well get a sip. Okay. So I was probably right. We probably did pass a bunch of clay that we needed. 3 low canyons. Is it going to change? I'm probably going to leave the F3 menu up. I'm sorry. I know it looks annoying, but I need to keep track of what biome we're in. Hills. I can just see on the map. Oh, okay. Lowlands, Plateau, and Highlands. And Old Mountains. I did go too far south. So yeah, if we just go over to sheep and start looking down, I do think we have to go further down south, but yeah. We should be in the right area. It sure is nice to know that we can't see the blood lilies at all. I forgot that crossing this was a pain. Hold on. I am going to add this to our X-ray. KO. Just make it red. Yeah, okay, that's slightly irritating, but we will be able to see Kaolin grass easily now. So now, we don't have to, you know, explore every single crevice of the world. We just need to wait till we see it pop up. This will be easier. I think we still have to head further down because, yeah, it's still pretty cold. But now that we know what we're looking for, and have it on our X-ray, we can easily go and find it. Wonder what else is that color of red. There's some clay here. I don't think they dropped anything useful. Yeah, just leave the rotten flesh there. Actually, no, that would indicate a cave underneath it. Instead, we're just gonna let it despawn. What biome are we in? Badlands. Don't think anything can spawn here. What is that? Whatever it is, it's big and it's coal. There's coal. Oh, a large amount of coal. Sheesh. Well, we know where coal is. I'll have to remember that for later. Okay. Badlands, Old Mountains, Plateau, and then Highlands. Okay. Oh boy. Don't look down, ever. I think I have to travel along this. How did I get out the first time? I think I had to do janky things. I remember now, I did. Let's turn that off for now. Oh wait, this leads up to the surface. That's nice. There we go. And this should be an old mountain. Which... no Kaolinite. Kaolin. There's a lot of interesting things here, don't get me wrong. Looking down shows a very nice palette of colors. Oh. Right, I forgot. Yeah, we have all this. Which is, I'm assuming this is going to show... oh, I can't drink spring water? Oh well. I get the feeling that this old mountain does not have what we're searching for. Yeah, old mountains. This is the correct biome. Not the correct area. Unless they're in this valley. Ow. That's a big clump of purple. I'm almost curious as to what that is. Alright. Oh. Just gotta keep an eye out for... I think we just go south. I don't think we're gonna find the clay we want here. Oh. We're in the right biome, right? If we leave the old mountains, I mean. A lot of bricks here. Ow. Okay. Yep, it's on. Okay, so we have water. We do not have food. We have food. Come on. Put that back. Now we're in plateau. As long as I keep my gaze fairly flat, we shouldn't have any lag issues. Plateau. Actually, before I continue, let's actually add all of the clays. Just in case. You never know. There we go. So now, we see a bright red blob near the surface. We know we found it. Okay. So I think we go this way. Basically follow the river. Because I do think we need to go further south. But we should also be seeing it soon. Yeah, we're in the highlands. Oh, don't look down. Ow, go bit me. Rude. I'm gonna kill them all. I don't care anymore. I mean, surely I'm making progress, right? I don't even want their drops, I just want them dead. I think the repeated dying is causing me problems. Die. Did you think this wouldn't happen? I kept coming back, unlike you. I can always find you. Where did it? Like... Ah, there. I get raw beef? No, raw hyena. Not even worth it, really. But at the same time, it is kind of worth killing these guys off permanently. Yeah, yeah. I'll keep some of their stuff, but not all of it. Anyway, back to what I was actually doing. Alright. A nanny goat. Alright. Anyway. Lead. Hello. Surface stuff? What are you? Calcite? Selenite? Okay. I don't think it's that useful then. Still in old mountains though. Did not mean to take a screenshot. Okay. Oh, hold it. Anyway, back to going south. I'm trying really hard to find this stuff. Finding graphite's gonna be its own pain, and I'm probably going to have to bite the bullet and fulfill all the X-ray needs. Something tells me that this part of the old mountains is not where I'm gonna find anything. That's red. I don't know what the purple is. That's probably not kaolinite. Kaolin clay. I feel like there'd be more. So what are you? Besides everywhere. Oh my word. Ah. That's annoying. There's surface ores here that are absolutely not kaolin clay. Old mountains, we're still in the right biome. Okay, so tameable animals, it will show that they're tameable. We're still in the right area. I wish I didn't have to have enabled all of that stuff. My computer does not like this. Found another surface blob. Oh. Okay, we passed it. And I don't think we were far enough south. Okay. That's rainbow eucalyptus. That's an amazing wood. I'm going to have to call this here. It's been a long episode. My computer is screaming. I need a break. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Until next time, goodbye.